Alright, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Recha Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women and children excuse me, who believe in this word being taught unto them. I'm back at you with another lesson. I might just call it Is Wisdom No More in Teman? Alright, which Teman and you know what? I didn't even make the correlation until now, you know, through the spirit. Alright, because Teman is a you know like how we've got the nation of Israel and then we've got the 12 tribes, right? Well, there's also tribes, you know, Edomites also have tribes. Alright, and the tribe Teman would be the Germans. Alright, so I came across this article yesterday, not this article, this post on Twitter, or they call it X now. I came across it yesterday, alright, and it says here, German warship Hessen fired on US UAV, which I mean, I ain't been in the military myself, right? But I mean, you know, growing up, you know, playing PlayStation and whatnot, you'd have a game called Call of Duty, right? Which is like a shooting game, you know, like a military-based game, war-based game, all right? And back in my time when I was playing it, which was more than a few years ago, you know, I'm not really a gamer kid like that, you know. Back in my time when I was playing, if you got like a 3 kill streak, you then get this notification. This guy will say UAV is online, or you know, they'd let you know that you're able to use the UAV, which I can't tell you what it stands for. But once you was able to use that UAV, it enabled you to see the position of your enemies on your radar. So this US UAV, alright, is to basically detect enemy vehicles and just any like enemy that can detect on the radar. It will show up, right? So it says here, German warship Hessen fired on US UAV. It says Germans warship radar systems incorrectly recognized a UAV circling overhead as hostile. So you see, the Most High's in control, man. Because these UAVs, you know, of course, they would be built to quote-unquote perfection, to the Edomite standard. But in Edomite technologies, there's flaws. This is why your phone, you always got to have a software update. You know, if you have a somewhat of a modern car, you know, the system in the car, that needs to be updated as well every now and again. You know, all these things, you know, to fix bugs and glitches and things of that nature. So Esau's technology is not perfect, man, even though they think it's so great. All right, so because I mean, look what happened here. This is clearly a malfunction in their technology. All right, so it recognized the US missile UAV systems, all right, as hostile, then fired 2 missiles at it. So then it's fired 2 missiles at the UAV, right? The US UAV system, which is meant to be their allies. All right, for now, shall we say? All right, it then goes on to say it was a US Army MQ-9 Reaper UAV, but both German. Here, listen to this now. All right, it says, but both German SM-2 interceptor missiles malfunctioned and fell into the sea. So not only did it incorrectly detect the US UAV as you know, hostile, it further went on to malfunction. The system actually malfunctioned, and the 2 interceptor missiles that was meant to hit the UAVs, they malfunctioned and they fell into the sea. All right, so then here you've got the picture It says German warship fires on US drone, embarrassment for our Navy in the Red Sea, man. And that's a fucking embarrassment, man. Here it is. You've got the bear, Russia. All right, they catch wind of this, and they're just gonna laugh, man. They're laughing, man, because here it is. You got the West trying to poke themselves as the big bad bullies on the block, right? And untouchable, or wherever the case may be, right? And then you have stupid malfunctions like this happening, man, in your waters, with your own allies, man. That's a damn fucking shame, man. That's a damn shame. All right, but you see, the scriptures talk about how the loftiness of man shall be brought low. Now, who is the proudest, man? The Edomites. All right, especially you Western Edomites, man. All right, you Edomites in the West, especially, you're proud as hell, man. You hold on to that Edomite supremacy like a baby. You have a baby, right? And you give them your finger, and they grip onto that, man. That's how you Edomites hold on to your so-called white supremacy. All right, but this is a damn shame. This is an embarrassment, man. That's not what I wanted. We'll get back to Jeremiah 49. I just want to hold Obadiah verse 3 real quick. This is Obadiah verse 3, and it says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. And you know what? I might actually get this in the NLT, but let me read verse 3 and 4 in the KJV, and we'll see what the NLT says. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Because you got the Western Edomites, they're in power right now. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so they're the ones that pretty much, for lack of better words, they're wearing the trousers right now. All right, so they're in a very prideful state. They don't believe they're going to be brought down to the ground. They don't believe that they're ever going to be taken out of power, but that's okay. Remember the scriptures say in Isaiah 2 that the loftiness of man shall be brought low, man. All right, excuse me. So that proud look that they have, that's gonna be brought low, man. Because I mean, this is a great example of why it would be brought low. Because this is a damn shame, man. To be honest with you, this is a damn shame. All right, to firstly incorrectly identify an ally UAV that's flying in your circle, in your corners. All right, firstly to incorrectly identify it as enemy. All right, that's bad enough, and then to fire at it, and then for those missiles to fall into the sea, those interceptor missiles to fall into the sea rather than intercept the target. That's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. That's embarrassing. It says in Obadiah 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Yeah, they nest among the stars because they got they got their satellites up there, in the heavens, right? They got their satellite system set up. Okay, so that's them. Damn, I had so much traffic here. That's them, setting their nest among the stars, man. All right, but even that is gonna serve. Really what that's gonna do is that's gonna serve to I'm gonna have to salak him. I'm gonna have to change the route, man. This is bad. Them having that, what that's gonna do is it's gonna serve as a way for the destruction of Babylon the Great to be seen throughout the four corners of the earth. People are gonna pretty much witness the destruction of Babylon the Great from a bird's eye view, man. around the world, because that's going to be breaking news, a bit like when 9/11 popped off and that was breaking news all over the world. Pretty much the whole world stopped when 9/11 happened. All right, so that's going to be new breaking news, man. Babylon the Great is fallen, and everyone is going to behold the downfall of Babylon the Great, man. All right, the destruction will be televised. The great destruction of Babylon the Great will be televised, man. All right, and that loftiness, that proud look of the Edomites, that's going to be brought low, man. All right, that's going to be brought low. So let's see what this says in the NLT. So Obadiah verse 3, in the NLT, it says, "You have been deceived by your own pride, because you live in a rock fortress and make your home in the high mountains. Who can ever reach us up here?" That's what they say in their spirits, man. They can't be brought down. They're too high up. Okay, they're too far gone in the game, as they'd like to think. It says, "Who can ever reach us way up here? You ask boastfully. But even if you soar as high as eagles and build your nest among the stars, I will bring you crashing down, saith the Lord." So yeah, man, that's pretty much it on that. All right, let's hold Jeremiah. Oh, before we hold Jeremiah, let's do Psalms 2. All right. This is Psalms 2, and verse 4, and it reads, "He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision," man, because by this interceptor malfunctioning in this fashion, that's gonna have them in derision, man. They think, what? How the hell could this have happened? What's happened here? We spent years and 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 years perfecting these weapons, right? For it to malfunction like this, and for it to not even hit the intended target, which was wrong anyway, and then for it to fall into the sea. All right, so the Most High is sitting up in the heavens and he's laughing, man, because you see what the Most High is doing is that he's showing that he ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right, because when you go to Psalms 49 and 11, it speaks on how their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So these Edomites literally think that after the destruction is said and done, the nuclear destruction, all right, they believe in their warped minds that they're gonna somehow come back down here on earth and they're gonna set up the kingdom, set up their kingdom once again and just continue on ruling like how they've been ruling for the past 500 or so years. All right, but the scriptures clearly say, all right, when you go to 2nd Esdras chapter 7, I think around 43, it says, "But the day of doom." All right, and what's the day of doom? Donald Trump calls us the prophets of doom because we're preaching about the day of doom. All right, you go to 2nd Esdras 7, around about the 42nd verse, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and it says, "But the day of doom shall be the end of this world, the end of this age, the end of Esau Edom's rulership." All right, the day of doom is the one that's going to precipitate the end of Esau Edom's kingdom, man. So for them to be all proud and lofty, like having that mindset of their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, man, that's proud. That's proud as hell. But then again, the Most High designed these devils to operate in that proud mind frame, man. That's why it's going to be a great joy to see the downfall of our enemies, man. All right, because they don't believe they're going to be brought down to the ground. And it's a bit like when you have let's say you watch fighting, UFC or boxing or whatever the case may be. You may have a proud fighter. They got all these different belts. They ain't lost a fight yet. Have won every fight. And you got this one guy that just comes and ruins that streak. All right, and then his loftiness is brought low. Well, that's the same thing that the Most High is going to do with this devil, man. And he's going to show through that he rules in the kingdom of men. Okay, so Daniel 4:17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men. So you Edomites are only really in power because the Most High put you in the power seat, man. And he really put you in the power seat to make an example out of you. All right, and the example is how not to rule and govern a kingdom. That's the power that the Most High, Salakia. That's the reason why the Most High put you in the power seat, man. All right, but now he's gonna bring shame onto you. All right, shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And one of the many ways the Most High is gonna bring that shame is by having you, of course, lose your kingdom. You know, you're gonna lose the war. All right, you're gonna, you was once boasted of as big and mighty, and no nation's military wanted to mess with you. All right, but now you having malfunctions like this, man. That's a damn shame. That's embarrassing, man. All right, so the Most High is bringing that loftiness down low. All right, so you devils ain't gonna have a leg to stand on, man. You ain't gonna have a reason to be proud anymore, especially once we bind your kings with chains and nobles with fetters of iron. All right, as is written of in Psalms 149. All right. So let me finish up in Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 7, and it reads, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? All right, because how can you do such a fuck up like that, man? All the military, all the time you've had to build these different weapons of mass destruction. All the let's say, for lack of a better word, the software updates. The little improvements you've been able to make along the way, and you still have a fuck up like this, man. That goes to show you that the Most High is the one that's in control, right? The angels are going to be the ones, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, that's going to be directing where the missiles are going to go. All right, so you Edomites, you really ain't got no control, man. Because if you had the power, if you really had the control, maybe so, like, your kingdom may rule forever. If the Most High really weren't in control, maybe, the Moabites might be the next in power. All right, but the fact of the matter is you're not in control. And, everything is subject to the will of the Heavenly Father. So don't complain, comply, man. All right, because there's nothing you can do. The story's already written. This is how the Most High wants it to go. So this is how it's going to go. All right, so Jeremiah 49 and 7, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? All right, your wisdom has vanished, man. Because how do you how do you make such a mistake like that? With all the time you've had to improve your military system, your weaponry and whatnot, how the hell does something like this happen, man? This is, as it says, an embarrassment for our navy in the Red Sea. All right, shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Of course, the main reason why shameful spewing shall be in your glory is because of the truth is coming out as to how you really obtained this kingdom. All the butt breaking and just all the perverseness you did, all right, to obtain this kingdom, and that's all coming out. Okay, that's all coming out. And then now you have this, all right. At one point, man, the Western military that was feared, NATO and the EU, that was a force that you wanted to be on good terms with them. That's why all these other European nations, I want to be with the EU, I want to be NATO and the EU. All right, but now look, man, this is embarrassing, man. This is damn embarrassing. You know, so I just wanted to bring this up, man, because, you know, I kind of just got a notification on this. I was like, damn, I'm gonna do a lesson on this as soon as I can, man. You know, because that's crazy, man. All right, but you know, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. And the Most High is showing them flaws, them cracks in Esau Edom's power, man. All right, Esau Edom is not fit to rule. So yeah, man, I hope this quick lesson was edifying. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. And until the next time, I say shalom.